Hi, everyone. My name is Zack Godfrey. I graduated from Kennesaw State in the class of 2011, and I'm very excited to present to you a very unique and exciting semester-long volunteer opportunity called the KSU B Corp Clinic. I've partnered with the Department of Student Leadership and Service to bring this opportunity to KSU students because I'm really passionate about giving back to the community, to the university, and to you as students. So, what do you get out of this experience? This is an opportunity for you to do a volunteer experience unlike most traditional volunteer experiences. This is an opportunity for you to engage with business leaders and help them drive strategic value to their businesses, helping them become better with their operations, their finances, and their social impact. This is an opportunity for you to make a long-term difference for an organization that gives back to the community. For these businesses, they're excited to work with you because they are looking for your experience, your perspective, and your expertise, and your enthusiasm when it comes to being a part of the B Corp Clinic. And then this is also an opportunity for you to help Kennesaw State become a better steward in the Kennesaw community and helping businesses be a force for good. So if you're not familiar with B Corps, let me tell you a bit about it. You may be familiar with certifications like Rainforest Alliance and LEED certification. These all certify an end product, but they don't tell you very much about how that product was made. B Corps, on the other hand, certify an entire business. So whenever you see this B on a product, you know that that business from end to end, start to finish, has tried to not only make good products, but tried to make them in the right way, taking care of the environment, of their customers, of their employees, and of the community. So how does a company become B Corp certified? There are 5 categories: governance, workers, community, environment, and customers. There are 200 possible points on the B Corp assessment that businesses take. Businesses must earn 80 points out of 200 to become B Corp certified. However, it is a very challenging and rigorous process to go through this. And a lot of businesses don't really know where to begin, and they don't really know or have the time or resources to move forward with it. So this is where you come in. You have the opportunity to work with a couple of local businesses, helping them through this process. Now, although you may not be familiar with B Corps, I'm sure you've heard of some of these brands that are B Corps, including Ben & Jerry's, Patagonia, New Belgium Brewery, and Allbirds. In fact, there are over 4,000 B Corps worldwide, all united around the idea of people using business as a force for good. I'm excited to work with you to help local businesses in Kennesaw area, in the state of Georgia, and around the world go through this process to become better for the community and for everyone involved. I mean, it's truly an exciting opportunity where you can really make a difference for a local business. So there are 2 businesses for spring 2022 that are interested in going through this process: Reformation Brewery in Woodstock and Dry County Brewery, which is just a few minutes from the Kennesaw campus. Project teams will consist of 3 to 5 students. Each student should work around 3 to 4 hours a week on a project. So I would recommend that you spend at least 1 hour working with your business contact, which could include the CEO of one of these breweries or their director of community engagement. I also recommend that you meet internally with your team at least 1 hour a week, and then spend at least 1 to 2 hours a week working on some individually assigned projects just based off the discussions that you have, if you have a particular thing that you're interested in looking into. So some of the items that you might be doing over the course of the semester include helping the business really figure out where they are in the B Corp assessment, really helping them figure out where they have points, helping them go through the assessment and actually determine what feasibly can they do as part of their business to help them become better, and what really isn't feasible for them to do. So over the course of the semester, you're helping them solidify their score and map out where they're going to go moving forward. So you might help them implement a new employee manual. You might help them implement some new environmental best practices based off the research that you've done, and make plenty of recommendations around the way that they impact the community. Regardless, if you help these businesses make even one change for the better, you'll have made a significant contribution to a local business in the community. And that's a great thing that you can put on your resume and really adds value to your experience at Kennesaw. So I mentioned the B Corp assessment. Here's a screenshot of what the tool could look like. It's a very intuitive tool. I think it's very, very powerful in terms of being able to provide you with a lot of resources that will help you be successful as you're going through this process with the business. The businesses will set up an account, you'll be given access to it, and you'll actually work with them to go through this. Additionally, you'll have plenty of templates and subject matter experts engaged, such as myself, to help you through this process. So you will not be creating things from scratch. You'll be able to leverage best practices from all over the B Corp community to help you move this forward. Now you might be saying, I don't know anything about B Corp. That's okay. This is a learning experience for you over the course of the semester, and I guarantee you're going to come out of this having a greater appreciation for how purpose-driven business can be a force for good in the local community. You may say, I'm not a sustainability expert. As mentioned, the B Corp assessment and contacts like myself have a lot of resources that can help you add value when it comes to this. So you do not have to be a sustainability expert, but we want to help you become better and learn more about this process if it's something that you're interested in. You may also say, I'm not a business major and I'm not planning on a business career. That's okay. I was a history major and had no interest in going into the business world when I graduated from KSU in 2011. But I realized pretty quickly that I was very passionate about helping the community. And I ended up finding out over the course of my career that businesses really are some of the strongest vehicles for making a difference in the community. So if we make businesses better, then we can have a stronger impact on the community. So I value your perspective if you are not a business major, if you're in the social sciences, if you're in dance, any program, education, really want your perspective on this. And I think it's a valuable experience for you, regardless of your background. So the two businesses have already started looking at the B Corp assessment and kind of getting a lay of the lands with it. You will be assigned to a project by the second week of the semester in spring 2022, based off your interests, based off your experience, and based on how you'd like to help the business. So we definitely want to map you to the project that you're most interested in, but also have the right skill set for. And then you'll be meeting on a regular basis with your clients and with myself, just to check in and make sure that the project is progressing smoothly, answering any questions you may have, getting any feedback, finding resources, etc. We'll do a mid-year check-in just to make sure everyone's on the same page. And then we'll also do an end-of-the-year presentation where you'll have the opportunity to share what you've learned with the Department of Student Leadership and Service and with other stakeholders around Kennesaw State, as well as the businesses that are involved in this process. So this is a really exciting volunteer opportunity. I will be honest, it is not the easiest volunteer opportunity, but it is one of the most meaningful opportunities that you could have in your experience at Kennesaw State. I stand by that statement. So if you're interested in being involved in this in spring 2022, please contact myself. My contact info is on this slide. You can also contact Karen, who's the Assistant Director of the Department of Student Leadership and Service. Her contact information is here too. I'm looking forward to working with you in spring 2022. These businesses are looking forward to working with you, and we'll see you soon.